struggling with a health condition, whether that's long COVID, chronic fatigue, an autoimmune condition, you have to be honest with yourself, and you have to stop pushing yourself, and you have to stop pretending everything's okay, because it's not. When you examine your body and you feel into your body and you don't feel okay, stop trying to pretend you're okay. When people are inviting you out, be honest with yourself. Do you feel like doing that? Put yourself first every time. This is going to be how you're going to get out of this situation. Because if you're anything like I was, is that if somebody would invite me somewhere, I'd feel obligated. I was always obligated to do things even though my body was screaming not to. And it's a very important step in a healing journey, is to put yourself first, to put your own needs first. I think a lot of us that are in this position have a history of considering other people's feelings or valuing those people's feelings more than our own. And it can really do damage to you in your connection with your body and your health. So I think it's something that needs reiterating quite often. And even for myself, you know, if I have, like a few weeks ago, I had the flu, you get almost triggered and you almost feel like, oh no, I can't be dealing with this now. This brings me back to where I was 10 years ago, that, you know, the feeling of feeling absolutely awful. But you've got to surrender to whatever it is that you're going through. Because when you're not surrendering to it, you're causing yourself more suffering. For example, if I have the flu, I have the flu. I have the flu. I have to just sink into that feeling, let my body do what it needs to do, and just don't worry. Try not to go off in too much of a tangent here, but put yourself first. Really examine yourself and everything that you're doing and the relationships you're having and what dynamic is in all those relationships. See if you can find something that's a reoccurring theme. For me, it was always, when it came to close relationships, whether it was with family members or a partner, I'd feel like my needs would come second in some ways. Like when someone else would speak to me, it's almost as if it's a close person to me, that it dampens how I feel in myself. I'm not quite fully understanding of why I have that, or if it's to do with my childhood or whatever it is, but that's something that I have to be conscious of to ensure that I keep my health. I didn't want this to be a long video, but I just want you to know that you need to be conscious of your relationships and conscious of what you're doing in your day-to-day life, and is it helping you? Is this helping me? Always ask yourself that question. When you go out to see somebody and you might feel just anxious, socially anxious, you feel really tired in your body, you're putting yourself second there and you're not respecting yourself. Respect yourself, put yourself first, and see where you are a year from now, and I promise you it won't be the same place you are now.